Have you ever wondered why some people start secretly disliking you, even when you think everything is fine? Flushed Face today, we're uncovering 7 common habits that might be pushing people away without you even realizing it. Stick around, because understanding these habits could change your relationships forever. From subtle behaviors to surprising personality traits, we'll break it all down and show you how to avoid these traps. Make sure to watch till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps you grow and connect better with everyone around you. Habits 1. Constant complaining, how it pushes people away, and what to do instead. Have you ever noticed that people slowly start avoiding someone who is always complaining? It's not because they don't care about your problems, it's because constant negativity drains energy. When someone always focuses on what's wrong, it can make others feel stressed, frustrated, or even guilty. Surprisingly, many of us don't realize that this habit can quietly push people away. But here's the good news: it's not about changing who you are, it's about shifting how you express yourself. Instead of complaining every time something goes wrong, try sharing solutions or small wins. For example, instead of saying, "This project is impossible," you can say, "This project is tricky, but I have an idea we can try." See the difference? One spreads negativity, while the other spreads hope and collaboration. Another tip is to practice gratitude. When you focus on what's going well, even the smallest things, people feel more comfortable and happy around you. Simple phrases like "I really appreciate your help" or "that went better than I expected" can make a huge difference in how people perceive you. Remember, everyone faces challenges, and it's okay to vent sometimes. The key is balance. Share your feelings, but also show positivity and solutions. This not only keeps people drawn to you but also makes your own life feel lighter and happier. By becoming aware of this habit and gently adjusting it, you'll notice that your relationships become stronger, your friends and colleagues enjoy your company more, and even your own mood improves. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how positivity transforms the way people see you. Habits 2. Being overly critical, how it affects your relationships, and how to change it. Have you ever noticed that people slowly start keeping their distance when someone constantly points out flaws? Being overly critical can make even your closest friends or colleagues feel judged or unappreciated. The truth is, most of the time, people don't mind feedback, they just want it delivered with care. Here's the positive side: being aware of this habit is the first step to becoming more likable and trusted. Instead of pointing out what's wrong, try highlighting what's good first. For example, if a friend shows you a project, instead of saying, "This part is wrong," you can say, "I love this part, it's really creative. Maybe we could tweak this section together." This small change makes people feel supported, not attacked. Another key tip is to ask before giving advice. Sometimes, people just want someone to listen. Asking, "Do you want my opinion?" shows respect and makes your feedback much easier to accept. Over time, people will start appreciating your insight instead of feeling criticized. The best part? Being less critical doesn't mean hiding your honesty. It means expressing it in a kind, constructive way. This approach not only strengthens friendships and work relationships but also improves your own reputation as someone positive, encouraging, and trustworthy. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, including you. Showing patience and understanding creates an environment where people feel safe, appreciated, and motivated. By changing just a few words and adjusting your tone, you'll notice people enjoying your company more, respecting your opinion, and even coming to you for advice because they know it will be helpful, not hurtful. Habits 3. Always needing attention, why it can push people away, and how to balance it. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, people start avoiding you? One reason could be always seeking attention. When someone constantly wants to be the center of the conversation or needs constant validation, it can make others feel drained, even if you don't mean any harm. People naturally enjoy being around those who make them feel valued, not those who demand constant attention. The good news is, this habit can be changed with simple, mindful steps. Start by listening more than you speak. Ask questions, show genuine interest, and celebrate others' achievements. For example, instead of always sharing your own story, try saying, "Wow, That sounds amazing. How did that make you feel? This shows you care, and people feel appreciated in return. Another tip is to express yourself confidently but not desperately. It's okay to share your thoughts, feelings, or accomplishments, but balance it with kindness and curiosity about others. When people see that you are confident without needing constant approval, they feel more relaxed and enjoy being around you. Remember, relationships are like a dance, they work best when both sides give and receive attention equally. By practicing empathy, listening actively, and sharing in moderation, you naturally become more magnetic and likable. The best part? This doesn't just improve how others see you, it also makes you feel happier and more connected. When you focus on celebrating others while still expressing yourself, your energy becomes positive and uplifting. Over time, people won't just tolerate your presence, they'll genuinely enjoy it and want to spend more time with you. Habits 4. Gossiping or talking behind backs, how it harms relationships, and how to avoid it. Have you ever noticed how people slowly start avoiding someone who talks about others behind their backs? Gossip might seem harmless or even fun at times, but it can quietly create distrust and make people feel unsafe around you. Even small negative comments can damage relationships, sometimes without you even realizing it. The good news is, this habit is easy to overcome once you're aware of it. Start by pausing before speaking about someone else. Ask yourself, would I say this to their face? If the answer is no, it's better to keep it to yourself. Focusing on positive, uplifting topics not only protects your reputation but also makes you a person others genuinely enjoy being around. Another helpful tip is to practice complimenting and encouraging others instead. For example, instead of pointing out someone's mistakes to a friend, you could say, "I really admire how they handled that situation." This subtle shift changes the energy of your conversations and helps you build trust and respect naturally. Also, surround yourself with positive influences. When your friends value honesty and kindness, it becomes easier to avoid gossip and focus on meaningful conversations that strengthen your bonds. Remember, trust is one of the most valuable things in any relationship. By avoiding gossip, showing support, and speaking kindly, you make people feel safe and appreciated. Over time, this simple habit will make a huge difference in your personal and professional life. People will not just like you, they'll respect and trust you, and that's a far more powerful connection than anything else. Habits 5. Lack of empathy, why listening matters, and how to connect better. Have you ever felt like someone didn't really understand you? Most people have, and it's often because the other person lacked empathy. When we don't pay attention to others' feelings, even unintentionally, it can make them feel unimportant or ignored. Over time, this can slowly push people away, even if we think we're just being ourselves. The great news is that empathy is a skill we can all develop. Start by really listening when someone talks. Don't just wait for your turn to speak. Focus on their words, tone, and emotions. Simple responses like "I understand how that must feel" or "that sounds challenging" show that you care and validate their feelings. Another tip is to ask thoughtful questions. Instead of jumping in with your own story, try saying, "How did that make you feel?" Or "What do you think will happen next?" This not only shows genuine interest but also encourages deeper, more meaningful conversations. Empathy isn't about fixing problems, it's about connecting with people on a human level. When you practice understanding and kindness, people naturally feel safe and valued around you. You'll notice they start opening up, trusting you, and enjoying your company more. The best part? Being empathetic doesn't just help others, it improves your own life too. You become more patient, calm, and positive. Relationships feel stronger. Communication is easier, and your presence becomes something people genuinely appreciate. By taking small steps to listen, care, and understand, you can turn ordinary interactions into powerful connections that leave a lasting positive impression. Habit 6. Always playing the victim, how it affects relationships, and how to stay positive. Have you ever met someone who always blames others or circumstances for their problems? While it might seem harmless, constantly playing the victim can quietly push people away. Friends and colleagues want to support you, but when every conversation turns into complaints or blame, it can make them feel powerless or frustrated. The good news is, this habit can be changed with awareness and a few simple steps. Start by taking responsibility for your actions, no matter how small. Instead of saying, "It's never my fault," try saying, "I could have handled that differently, and I'm learning from it." This small shift shows maturity and strength, and people naturally respect it. Another helpful tip is to focus on solutions, not problems. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? Sharing your ideas positively turns challenges into opportunities, and others will see you as someone capable and inspiring, rather than draining or negative. It's also important to practice gratitude and positivity. Recognizing even small wins in your life shifts your energy from complaining to growing. People are drawn to those who radiate hope and optimism, rather than constant self-pity. Remember, life has ups and downs, but how you respond makes all the difference. By taking responsibility, focusing on solutions, and staying positive, you not only improve your own mindset but also strengthen your relationships. People will enjoy being around you, admire your resilience, and naturally want to support and connect with you. Habit 7. Being inconsistent or unreliable, how it affects trust, and how to be dependable. Have you ever promised something and then didn't follow through? Or maybe someone else did, and it left you feeling disappointed? Being inconsistent or unreliable is one of the fastest ways to lose trust, and it can quietly make people start distancing themselves. Even small actions, like forgetting commitments or changing plans last minute, can make others feel uncertain about you. The good news is that consistency is a skill you can develop, and it makes a huge difference in relationships. Start by keeping your promises, no matter how small. If you say you'll call, show up, or help someone, follow through. People notice these simple actions and start seeing you as dependable and trustworthy. Another important tip is to be honest about your limits. It's better to say, "I can't do that right now," than to agree and fail to deliver. Honesty combined with effort builds respect and prevents disappointment. Being consistent isn't just about actions, it's also about your words and attitude. Responding politely, showing up on time, and maintaining a positive approach every day creates a strong sense of reliability. Over time, people will naturally feel comfortable and secure around you. Remember, trust is the foundation of every relationship, whether personal or professional. By being consistent, reliable, and honest, you not only strengthen your bonds but also make people admire and value your presence. The more dependable you are, the more people will enjoy your company, seek your advice, and rely on you as someone who truly makes a difference in their lives. Conclusion. Thank you for watching. If you found even a little value in today's video, we'd love to hear from you. Which habit surprised you the most? Have you noticed any of these habits in yourself or others? Share your thoughts in the comments below, we read every single one. Your feedback not only helps us improve but also creates a community where we can all learn and grow together. And if this video helped you understand yourself or your relationships better, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips that can truly make a difference in your life. Your voice matters, so let us know what you think,